Tig, third best friend, I'm so sorry. My years had a lot of ups and downs, but this is definitely an up, I would say. It's definitely an up. Thank you, you nodded, thank you, I needed that, thank you. Another up is that I recently got engaged. Thank you. You're validating me a lot, I appreciate it. Gay engaged, as you could tell by my outfit. The shirt has tigers on it, did you see? My dad bought it, shout out to Andy, thank you. Recently got engaged, and I waited one full calendar year, which is pretty good for lesbians. I don't know if you guys are a lesbian crowd, right? You're here to see Tig Notaro. Where are my lesbians at? Just 100% of the people here, except for maybe you, sir, except for, not you, but everyone else, except for this man, every single other 2,000 people. I waited a full calendar year to propose. I was the one who did the proposing, which I feel it's important that I tell you that, because in my lesbian relationship, I'm also the one with long hair. So that confuses people. People are like, the girl one can do it now? What the hell kind of world are we living in? So yeah, I was the one who proposed. I waited one full calendar year. Very good for lesbians. Normally we go on 2 dates and we're like, let's buy some land together. Fire up the cat ranch in Vermont, you know, fire. But I did. I waited a full calendar year, and we were already friends for like 3 or 4 years before that. So I think that's pretty good, honestly. Sir, do you? Okay. Everything goes through him for the rest of the night, okay? I waited a full year, and my friends, my straight female friends, because I have some straight female friends, because I'm what? An ally. Yes, I'm marching in the St. Patrick's Day parade. Right along with them, baby. I'm like, you should have rights. Not that many, but some. 2, I'd say 2. Some of my straight female friends were very concerned. My one friend was like, oh, well, I'm happy for you, but you've only been dating for a year. Do you feel like you really know this person, right? And I was like, that's valid, because I think for straight women, you need to wait like 5 or 6 years to be like, is this man going to chop me into pieces? But then you were like, violence against women. Maybe. You're like, maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't. And he was a white man wearing a polo. Statistically, you will be chopped. You will be chopped. I was recently on the road, and I told that joke in a comedy club, and the man in the front row laughed so much. He laughed like an incriminating amount, you know. I was like, this is him. We found him, the killer. The killer's here. The chopper, he's here. So I don't want to brag, not to brag, but my fiance went to Yale, and my ex-girlfriend went to Columbia. And I went, not the punchline, but thank you. I went to the State University of New York at Fredonia. New York. I'm just pulling in Ivy League puss. I don't know how. It's probably the tiger shirt, I would assume, and the charisma. I don't know. What'd you say? Fred Fest. Let's not talk about it. A woman was lit on fire. Let's not. Don't bring that up. The thing is, I went to SUNY Fredonia, and I got a degree in theater and creative writing, the 2 most lucrative fields. I'm doing very well. My parents just gave me a check. Thank you, I'm doing amazing. Thank you very much. So after I graduated, I was much chagrined to realize that they weren't hiring at the musical theater factory, you know? Thought it was a union job, you know? And so I became a nanny. I was like, what could I do with this degree? I could be a nanny. I became a nanny. I was a nanny for 10 years, and I I was watching a little boy, a little 2-year-old, who was very, very funny, and he was very into the idea of me doing jokes. His mom told him that I did stand-up comedy, and he thought that was really, really cool. So he wanted to tell me a joke. So one time, it was dark, he was supposed to be taking a nap. He popped up in the darkness, right? I see him on the monitor, a demon in the night. And he's like, "Come here," and I was like, "What?" I go up to his room, I think he's ill, he's fine. He says, "Knock, knock." I say, "Oh, okay, who's there?" He says, very close to my face, you guys, in the dark, he says, "Teeth." Oh, interesting, okay. Bold choice. I said, "Teeth who?" And then he licks his finger and touches it to the side of my cheek for comedic effect, I guess. And he says, "Aren't you glad I didn't say Madelein?" I was like, this is the world's tiniest serial killer. But I look forward to opening for him one day. I'm going to tell you one more thing before the next comedian comes on. Real quick, we were talking about opening for men on the road. I used to be opening for a male comedian many years ago before the pandemic. He was a man doing comedy, so groundbreaking stuff. Unheard of, you know, unheard of. A pioneer, if you will. And at one point, he wanted to share his thoughts and opinions with me. And he was like, "Madelein, I just got to tell you, I think you're funny, but if you were my wife," bold assumption, you know. He said, "If you were my wife, I would never allow you to go on the road with a man for weeks at a time. I think it's really inappropriate." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Well, since we're all sharing our thoughts and opinions, since this is clearly a safe space, if you were my husband, I would kill myself."